Yo, what's going on, guys? Eagle Talks Over back again with another video. Please do make sure you guys hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. If you guys are new to the channel, we're going to be doing today Arsenal agenda, discussing Arsenal's upcoming match versus Manchester United, rumors about a potential new striker signing in Julian Alvarez, Arsenal's top of the Premier League, top of the Champions League, in the semi-final of the League Cup, and through to the next round of the FA Cup versus Wigan next. And it looks like a good year possibly could be on the horizon. We need to see what we do from here on out, but positive signs for the remainder of the season, some injury updates plus more. But before we go any further, I need to tell you guys a little bit about today's channel sponsor, none other than OK Jerseys. You guys got to go check out OK Jerseys. The link is in the description. And of course, I'm just going to tell you guys, go on the website. You can find all sorts of jerseys for all sorts of clubs, less than £20. You can get these as low as £15. You can get Arsenal jerseys. You could even get retro Arsenal jerseys if you go to the system here. And of course, there's so many different things to check out. So please do check it out. Please do check it out right here. And obviously, do check out the promo codes in the description. But yeah, that's it for now. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this intro, and let's get it going. First things first, we got my Nigerian brother in the building. Kunle's in the house. Kunle, how you doing?
Oh yeah, now my people, your dark-skinned man from the motherland. If you didn't know before, today you go understand. Those who have not seen this year, Happy New Year. Arsenal are top of everywhere. We are excited, we are pumped, we are motivated. Let's go.
Let's
smash the like.
Go. Shout out and smash that like button, people. Next, big up to the commenter. Bro, people will always have something to say about you, and especially if they're jealous, they're going to always have something to say about you. Curran's in the building. Curran, how you doing, man? Hope you're well.
Yeah, all good. Just checking something. I'll be with you in a sec.
No worries. We also got Deo in the building. Deo.
What's up? People? How far? You say you're Nigerian brother. You don't know that I'm also a Nigerian brother. Yeah, I think you have forgotten that there were many. But you are the original. No. You are the original. See, I can't take it away from you. You are the original. Now you be on top. Nothing do you, Baba. Nothing do you. How far?
Yeah. You know what? Listen, to this commenter right here, all I have to say is, you can when you're a YouTuber, if you misspeak and you say, "Oh, 94 euros or 94 World Cup," immediately people are going to be like, "You don't know what you're talking about. It's 94 euro World Cup, not euros. It's 96 euros, not World Cup. You can't even mix up a little 2-year gap, that or else you're fucked." People are if you're a Chelsea fan and you dare say you used to do a mad thing and your family's an Arsenal fan, you're fucked. Literally anything you say will be used against you. So this is why people on the internet are idiots sometimes. They will try to twist your words and make you look silly. But long story short, all the frauds will eventually be found out. And this year, a lot of frauds are going to be found out because there's some people out here in the Arsenal fan base who are not real fans, and they just use the club for clout, and they continuously spout negativity to try to make their platform bigger because they know if they big up Arsenal, they're going to lose some of the rivals who show up every week. But if they continuously are negative, guess what? Those said rivals are going to love it. They're going to lap it up. What? An Arsenal fan who's real, who's going to be negative about Arsenal? Oh, we love this guy. We're going to come here every day to hear him talk shit about the club that we dislike. That's how it is. But hey, that's not what we're here for. We're here to talk about Arsenal. We're not this kind of channel who just sit here and talk about other people. Let them do that. Let's talk about football. Right? Now that we got that out of the way, boys, we got a lot to talk about. I think the best place to start is how's everyone feeling right now? Because Arsenal's in a good place right now. This could be a very exciting season for us. And I'm happy to so far I've been enjoying it. How you guys feeling?
I'm feeling good, man. I'm feeling good. You know me, I like to do mathematics and calculation and data and all that. If we win 12 games from here on, which we possibly could do, Arsenal is capable of doing that. We win the league. I like mathematically, if we win 12 games now. No, hear me out.
Why are you there? He just said, "How are you?" Why are you talking of 12
fine.
games?
He said, "How are we feeling? How are we feeling about
it?" So then you've told us how you're feeling. You want to dissect and give numbers.
I'm just giving my intro. Just give my intro.
Let him say what he needs to say, man. Don't interrupt him.
No, don't worry. No. You guys, it's cool. This is how we are. No, I'm just saying, like, you know what? I'm happy about where we're at because we put ourselves in a good position. I'm just happy where Arsenal is at. This season is looking good. You know, fair enough, there'll be ups and downs and there'll be obstacles to climb. But you know, the bottom line about it is I'm more confident this season than any other season that we will win something somewhere. Like that's number one. I'm more confident this season than any other season because again, it's for many reasons, just for many reasons. The consistency being the number one thing. Like, bro, we've lost one game in the last 33 games. Like that's a ridiculous in all competitions. That's a ridiculous thing to say that team is not able to go on to get something at least this season. So yeah, so I'm happy. I'm good where we're at, man. I'm good. I'm good.
Fair. I'm just gonna sit here and say one thing, guys. This could be a special season. How you guys feeling? We've had our ups, we've had our downs throughout the year, but right now we're headed into the end of January in a very comfortable position. How you feeling, Kunle?
In the words of Chris Brown, I'm sensational. Yes, I'm very, very good because my team are top everywhere. We're playing good football. And the greatest thing about this current situation at Arsenal is we've not even got into like third gear yet. There's still a level for us to get to, which is exciting. But I also want to say, all Arsenal fans, I know it's been ages, but just in case you've never seen it or you've forgotten, no titles are won in January. To calm the F down, we're not gonna walk the title race. We're gonna win the title for sure. But we need to create the story. You know how Arsenal do things. You don't do things that easy. We need to create this story. We did it. That's our thing, man. So sit back, enjoy the roller coaster, but just know at the end of it, there'll be a moment of incredible joy. Get excited.
There you go. Shout out to you. Shout out to everyone in the comment section. Curran, what about you, man? How you feeling? You gave a passionate speech last video, and I'm happy to hear a lot of Arsenal fans have now calmed down after the Nottingham Forest result. How you feeling?
I'm just relaxed, man. There's nothing. We've done talking for how many years of, oh, this is the project, this is what we're trying to do, etc., etc. This is not about talking now. It's just relax, enjoy it. This is what we came to do. This is how we decided to do things, and this is what we need to do now. So relax, go to some games, just relax, enjoy it, because these are the moments in 5-10 years you're going to remember. First title in 25 years, 22 years. First, maybe even Champions League, haven't won a trophy in a while, could do a lot of crazy things. So I just want to take this moment in, enjoy it, and just enjoy it week by week. There's nothing really to get on about, oh, we're going through this, we're going through that. Just take it game by game. We've got a massive game at the weekend. See what we can do there. We need to shut some people up. And then we move on to Kairat. I'll be at Kairat. I know not a lot of people are going to Kairat because it's the ticket exchange. I don't know if you saw the tweet, but it's
so many tickets available. It's going to have to go on general sale.
Yeah. So my thing is this is a moment to enjoy, to just take stock of all the last 5 years that what we've gone through, and just enjoy it, because there's no reason to be stressed or this manager out or this player out or this, like, even the players that aren't doing great right now, like, people want to get onto, I don't know, White because he's not playing regularly, or Gyökeres because he's not scoring regularly. Gyökeres scored yesterday, or Tuesday.
Not seen anybody get onto White.
White's been playing minutes again, and we're getting to a point now where it's like the signings that we're talking about making in the summer, I'm sure you'll get into it eventually, are signings of a level. We're not talking about like, okay, this guy's like 5 years can do something for us. We're talking about other level now. So
yeah,
I'm not looking at it in terms of stress or panic. We've got a 7-point lead at the top of the table. We cannot finish below second in the Champions League. We've got a second leg of a Carabao Cup where we're leading going into a home game.
They're not finished
and
below
FA Cup against Wigan. So it's not a question of chatting now. Just enjoy it. That's, I think, the main message. Just enjoy it, because we're in a moment now that if things go well, you'll be talking about for the rest of your lives. So
100%.
just enjoy it.
You know what? I'm more excited to win than afraid to lose anything this season. That's the way I feel. Like I'm literally excited about this whole entire journey, as in to win something, than the fear of like, oh, it happened like 5 years ago when we had 8-point lead, or 2 seasons ago. Like, like it's not even the fear of losing anymore. It's just the excitement of winning something, and it's a good place to be at. Because I know like teams that have won in the past, teams that have actually been winning multiple things, this is how their fans feel on the way to winning stuff. They're like, we know we're going to win stuff, and so they're excited about it.
All right. So this is called Arsenal Agenda. So we need to speak about some of the agendas. But before we go any further, Souls, welcome. I see you're in a different setting. My man's in a hotel, chilling, living the good life.
5-star.
Man, I'm enjoying life a bit too much this week. First Arsenal win in an Amsterdam pub. And then, I'm just chilling, man. I'm just living life on business money. So, can't complain. The weather's flipping cold, though.
Hey, that's nothing, man. Go to Canada right now. You'll be in snow.
It's Canada. It's Canada a country. Canada is a deep freezer. That's all it is. Canada, Russia, Serbia.
Donald Trump says it's the 51st state, right? Anyways, let's get on to the first discussion point, and we could talk about all sorts of stuff, but I just want to speak about Arsenal's injury situation. Right now, we have a couple players coming back from injury, a couple situations with the injuries, and just want to give you guys a quick little update going into the United game. It looks like Hincapie is doubtful for the upcoming game. It looks like Calafiori is doubtful. Both of them could potentially make it, could not. We don't know, but they could be back very soon. Max Dowman, we know he's back in mid-February, but there was an update today on Kai Havertz stating that Kai Havertz, there's some concerns over his fitness, and that when he picked up the knock, they're now going to ease him back in. I don't think it's a major story, but it does look like Kai Havertz is not going to be playing as much minutes now as everyone expected. He's probably going to be playing more minutes late February onwards. And to me, that just means more the reason why we cannot sell Jesus in this transfer window. He's going to have to stay, and we're going to see out the season with the squad that we have. And I'm not really too concerned. This is probably the first transfer window in a long time, boys, that we're not sitting here saying we need to sign somebody, because I think the squad is really good. I'll go to you, Curran. What are you saying on this?
Look, I think the main thing is with Kai is that this is his third season here. He missed a lot of time in terms of injuries and stuff. And we are in a place now where someone like Kai Havertz, who had a great half a season, I don't want it to get to a point where it's like we look back at that half season like we look back on the half season of that Jesus half season before we went to the World Cup. I want us to really get into seeing where he is in maybe a year from now. And if it doesn't go well, it doesn't go well. We're going to have to be a bit more ruthless. And I don't like saying, because Kai is a unique player and someone that we can really use going forward. But I want us to take a look at him now and really make sure that he is going to have the available. I don't want it to be another Tomiyasu situation or another Jesus situation. We need to make sure that this is someone that can play minutes for us, because that 9 position is so important for us. And if he's going to be playing, he needs to be playing. So I just think that it's one to watch. And I really hope he can get back to full fitness and really take that level that he was looking like he was going to do at the end of 23-24. I think we overdid him in 24-25, and that really caught up to him. And hopefully, if his comeback is managed properly over the next 4 to 6 months, obviously the World Cup will come as well. If we manage him well this year and really make sure that he is going fit, firing fit, he can really provide in key moments. I'm not saying his season's over, but I'm saying if we can save him for key moments in key situations and key matches, he could really do some damage, because he is someone that, even we saw in that Portsmouth cameo, his ability just to drop down and drop into different wide channels and just either play make or just get in the box, his box movement. He is someone that can provide a lot of malleability in the forward line. So when you look at how we can go, how we're going to do things going forward, we have to make sure that, one, he's treated properly, and two, if he isn't available, we can't just hold on for holding on sake. And those are the two main points that we have to look at with Kai Havertz, because he is an excellent player, but I don't want a player that is going to be playing 3 months a year. We need someone that's playing for 30-35 games minimum a season. So we'll see what we have for them.
Hey guys, the question's really about Havertz and Jesus. I'm keeping Jesus. I don't think he's going anywhere this January transfer window. But in the long term, I don't know what's going to happen with that. But Kai Havertz coming back to full fitness, it's a blessing to have Jesus right now. What are you guys saying? Kunle?
Jesus is always a blessing, my brother. So yeah, we're always happy to have him. And I think his journey, you see, like there's something in me that just knows that this title is gonna be won. I've already seen it. I told you, I think a couple months ago, I told you that I've already, in my dream, I saw on the last day of the season, Crystal Palace giving Eberechi Eze his guard of honor, like the full circle moment, and then they're playing there. I've seen it already, so I'm not even worried. So Jesus has a part to play in that journey, that story, and like I really hope they do something like an all or nothing for this season, because it's gonna be such a big memory in all our lives how we get it done. It's gonna be dramatic. I'm not gonna lie. It's gonna be annoying at times, but we're gonna talk about this, and Jesus is gonna score a big goal on our journey, because I think we're gonna win 2 trophies this season. I can't tell you what the second one is. I can't, so please don't ask me. But I know one of them is the Premier League, and Jesus has got a part to play with that. And he leaves in the summer with a hero's. He'll probably go like maybe not a legend, but like a cult hero at the club. He played his part, so definitely a blessing to have him back, especially now. And I just hope that him and Alvarez can do what they did midweek and win games for us. Because if our strikers are winning us games, we're popping off.
Yeah.
Daniel, what are you saying, man?
I mean, it's always good to have options. That's my thing. It's always good. And then when you have options like Gabriel Jesus and Alvarez, if we can play Champions League football every week, I'll be happy, because we see what happens in Europe. When you open up, these guys are going to punish you. Arsenal will punish you if you open up. But again, in the Premier League, we're facing a different beast. Week in, week out, we're playing low blocks. We're playing guys who are willing to just park the bus. And it's not easy to break down a team that parks the bus. I think people don't realize how difficult it is to win a Premier League and how hard the Premier League has become. 23-24 season, the Premier League had 11 0-0 score draws all through the whole season. Last year, it was 16. This year, we're already at 17 0-0 draws. Like, that's how hard it's teams are learning how to defend better and not allow you score. They would rather take a point and walk away than let you destroy them. So so winning the league this year for us, and that's why I'm glad that we have like the set pieces, because you have to find a way to score. You just have to find a way to break it down. So when people come and they start saying, "Oh yeah, you guys are this or that," I'm like, yeah, I'm happy. We have people like Gabriel Jesus. We have Kai Havertz coming back eventually. We have Victor Alvarez. You have different players for different occasions, and sometimes you might need to use both of them in the game. Maybe have Alvarez run down the center backs until they're tired, and then bring Jesus in as a chaos person, or have Jesus be the chaos in the beginning and bring Alvarez in to finish up, or whatever the case is. Options are good.
It doesn't matter who starts, right? I think
for me, look, Igal, if you look at our squad, we don't have the best player in the world in every position, but we have let's say top 5, top 10 in those positions, right? We have 2 of them each. Why do you want to set up a team and have a standard 11 week in, week out? No, give them chaos. If you start Martinelli this week, right? I don't care how much in form he is, or you play Martinelli in the first half and they're able to kind of like defend against him. Bring in Trossard. Give them a different question. Ask them a different question immediately. If you're playing Bukayo Saka and they're double marking him, give them Madueke. Let him run at his fullbacks. That's what he likes to do. Give them a different question to answer. If Gyökeres is not firing, bring in Gabriel Jesus. If Eze is not pumping, slot in Odegaard. If Odegaard is misbehaving, put in Eze. I mean, these guys now know that there's someone behind them that is just as good as them, close enough to be able to bench them if they don't perform. And I think that's a good thing for the squad. So I'm not going to set out to...
Actually, I don't want to bring it. I don't think the manager's really doing that, though. I hear what you're saying, but I don't.
No, I'm just saying that's what I'm saying. That I like the way the squad is, because I think that pushes. Like, for example, even if Odegaard plays 65 minutes good in this match, and then the rest of the game he looks bad, he's losing balls or whatever it is.
playing
he
the
knows
next
that the
He's
next game
playing
he
the
could be
next game.
benched.
Nah,
I don't know, but
nah,
Yeah,
no,
his
hear me out.
body doesn't.
let me. I don't want to get off track. Let's bring it
Right.
back to Jesus and the striker situation. Are you guys a little concerned that about the striker situation, or you're fine with it?
No, there's
Because-
nothing wrong with the striker situation. What are you concerned about?
Some people are like Jesus should start. Some people are like Alvarez should start. I
Nah,
personally don't care.
They're trying to because they can't banter the football, they can't banter the results, they can't banter where Arsenal is at right now. They're not putting all these ideas. You guys don't even know who your striker is, your starting striker, so that Arsenal fans can argue about who should start first. I don't care as long as the ball is in the back of the net. Be it Alvarez, be it Gabriel Jesus. I'm sure right now most teams would be happy to have both of them with the way that if they're putting the ball in the back of the net, you're happy to have them. So what is this?
Would you guys give Jesus a new deal? Souls, what are you saying? Would you give Jesus a new deal?
Personally, I think this is his last season. Regardless of what his opinions are, I think it should be his last season. I think we, as a club in the past, we've been a bit too sentimental with players and just keeping them past their sell-by date. And I'm not saying, look, Jesus could go on to play for his next club and find his form, find his magic, find everything that, we wanted Jesus to be at Arsenal. But at the end of the day, we've given him enough opportunities to get back to fitness, similar with Tomiyasu. I'm not comparing the situations, but what I'm saying is sometimes, you know what, it's just not written in the stars for you to be the guy that keeps moving forward with Arsenal. And you know what, I hope we do win the league and he wins it with us. And, we can have that send-off because he's not a player that anyone hates. No one's, got anything bad to say about him. It's just a case of, we're a big club. We're in an absolute opportune moment where we need to strike, and we need to strike whilst the iron's hot. And if that means getting rid of him and bringing someone in of similar quality, similar profile, but someone younger and fitter, whilst we've got the likes of Alvarez, whilst we've got the likes of, Havertz there who can mentor and lead these strikers, that's what we need to be doing.
Hey,
why are you knocking on your camera or whatever you do?
Wait, have you been kidnapped or something?
Wow,
No,
I don't know what
you said something very. I'm not used to hearing that. Like, you said if we win the league, like where does the if come from? Can I get Souls back in the stream, please?
Okay. Obviously, the thing is, so far my gimmick has worked, so I'm going to continue my gimmick.
Oh, you said it's a gimmick, now you ruined it.
Yeah, in the past, right, I've done this whole thing in it where I get a bit too confident. So I said, let me change me. Maybe I'm the jinx. You know what I mean? You gotta sometimes, you know what? You gotta make the biggest sacrifice.
It's written in the stars, but I hear it.
Yeah. But you know what it is? It's like for me, like when it comes to this striker situation, look, I'm the first to say it. Like, I'm not the biggest Alvarez fan. I'll say it and I'll admit to it.
Who would you start versus United?
For me, it's whatever's best. We'll get into the United game, but for me, the answer is always going to be whatever's the best against the opposition. Now we've got Jesus. If Jesus's profile is what we determine this character system to be the best against, then that's who plays. For me, just win. I don't care how we do it. Score from a corner. I don't care if a fan runs onto the pitch and puts the ball in the back of the net. I couldn't give a shit. Just win the game. Get me my 3 points and get me my league title. That's all I want. I want to be in London in the summer. I want to lock this country down. I want to make Manchester red full of Arsenal fans. I want to make London red full of Arsenal fans. I want to make every major city in this country locked down just full of Arsenal fans. Yo, from abroad, get them all down here. If you're from Germany, Amsterdam, from the US, from Canada, from Antarctica, get the Penguins to come as well. We got to lock this country down, lads. I'm telling you, we have got to make this the biggest celebration. It'll make Carnival look like a child's play.
Like a house party. Carnival will look like a house party.
Hey,
yeah,
guys,
man, you'll look baby. That's what we need.
Let's bring it back to the conversation here. The next discussion is Julian Alvarez. And the reason why I'll go to Curran first. Curran, I seen a tweet from you on your account talking about Julian Alvarez. You want to spread some information? Do you have information?
No. I don't do information or anything like this. It's just there was obviously the Ornstein stuff, and it was quite clear that we wanted to discuss Julian Alvarez last summer. It was discussed, as Ornstein said, when we were looking for the striker, but there was no need for any. There doesn't seem to be any need to go back to that conversation, given that we want to do things in different areas. It looks like, that is a move that I don't think is ever going to materialize, given his proclivity to how the English conditions suited his game and stuff like this. He seems to thrive a lot more in Spain, and obviously Barca are sniffing around him as well. So it doesn't really make much sense to put all our eggs in that basket, as it were. So there are different, I think Honestly mentioned as well, different targets that we are looking at. So a fullback, a central midfielder, maybe another attacker, maybe a wide player or something like this. I don't think we'll be going back for this. It doesn't really make much sense unless we are having another 2 strikers leave the club. It would probably be because you'd want Jesus and maybe someone else would have to leave, like maybe even a Kai would have to leave, because if you're going to accommodate someone like Julian Alverez, you're going to want to get him the minutes that he's going to need. And obviously with Gyökeres playing, you might want to play him off Gyökeres, play him with Gyökeres, rotate the two, maybe even play Alvarez wide or to be a bit deeper as well. So it's not, I don't think it's a move that makes much sense. And that's what I was talking about on my private account. It's not really, doesn't really make sense for a move going into this summer.
I mean, the summer determines.
This makes perfect sense.
I think the summer determines this, to be honest with you. Like, players have to leave for us to be able to accommodate him. He's a good player. I would take him at the club today if we had space. And
win it all if he comes. I'm saying it now. Everyone should be shook, bro.
I know. I won't even. Listen, I won't be shocked if we get him again, because you have to remember, like, Arteta did that move from Man City to Atletico Madrid. He was the one that pulled off that deal, right? And it's the same guy who pulled that deal off. He knows his people. He knows his agents. They have a relationship. Arteta is an experienced sporting director in the footballing world, and he can pull off the deal. My thing is, I'm not even worried about this deal right now, because at the end of the day, unless you're telling me, hey, we're getting rid of Jesus this January, we're getting rid of Kai Havertz this January, and we're bringing in Julian Alverez, like, then I'll say yes. But if we're not doing any more of that, let's wait till the summer to see what happens. My thing is, in the summer, right, after we win the Premier League and another trophy, right, after we win the Premier League and another trophy, in the summer will be a more attractive club again. We're attractive now, but will be an attractive club to the top echelon players who, if we say, hey, do you want to come play for the Arsenal? They'll be like, yes. We want to come and carry on the legacy of the winning. And that's it. So for me, Julian Alvarez is a good player, but right now, right here, today, I agree with Curran that I don't think he right now suits the style of play that we are playing right now, currently.
That's not what I was. My thing is.
No, I'm saying right now, like when I mean right now, I'm saying like as regards to like, I'm saying as regards to like where we're at, as regards to. Again,
I personally think he's perfect for Arteta.
He's a very good player.
Like I said, if he comes next season, I'll take him. He's perfect for Arteta next season. But you have to look at your roster. Our roster, we have 3 strikers right now.
Yes, that's the point. That's the point.
No, right now we can't sign him for sure.
That's what I'm saying. I said right now he doesn't.
Is he the right fit also?
He's the right fit. He's the right fit, but right now we can't accommodate him because we have 3 strikers. Is what I meant to say. He doesn't suit us right now because we're packed. Once we can offload people, if Jesus can leave, you can bring him in. You can have Kai. You can have him. You can have Gyökeres if you want to. I don't care. Bring me top players any day to the club. I will take them. But my point is, right now, as of today, this January, there's no point in me getting excited about Julian Alvarez, knowing fully well that we have 3 strikers. We just let Ethan go on the loan right now because of how much time, minutes he's played.
For sure,
you know,
so isn't a priority as well a winger? Surely that's a priority instead of
that's a priority.
If we sell Jesus,
even a central midfielder, guys.
If we get rid of Jesus and Martinelli, can't we sign both, a winger and a striker?
Yeah, you can.
But why would you want to?
Why would you sign another striker if you get rid of Jesus? You can get a winger that can also play as a striker.
No. But you didn't hear what he said just now. If you get rid of Martinelli,
Jesus, then I need another striker to replace him.
Jesus' contract's up at the end of the year. If you don't sign him to a deal,
if we get rid of Gabriel, if we get rid of Jesus, we need to get another striker to replace him. Whether it's going to be the top echelon striker or a new, fresh, young striker.
Let me ask you guys this question right now. Is there any resale value on Jesus if we were to give him a new deal? I don't think there is.
You can't. You really can't tell what you can't say that right now until the league is over. If we win the Premier League with him, 26 or 27.
No, he's not 20.
He's also on close to.
How old is he?
27?
17,
What's his wages, guys? 250?
280,
265, I think, isn't it?
Yeah.
265. Not many teams can match that. We're talking about Real Madrid, Barcelona, Manchester United, maybe
Chelsea.
Chelsea.
He's 28. He's 28.
None of those clubs are looking at him right now, probably.
I mean,
the
reality is there is resale value. Obviously, he's a good player, but the issue is because of his fitness record in recent times, that's going to hamper what we can do, especially at the wages he's asking for. So if he's a free agent, the thing is, look, I'm one of them. Just let him go for free. We've got more than enough money. We splash money without selling anyway. So it's not a case of we have to sell to buy. We're not one of those clubs anymore. So let him go in the easiest way, regardless. Even if people want to say Kai Havertz and Alvarez is enough, we just don't know what Kai Havertz's situation is going to be until we see it play out. We don't know how fit he's going to be even this season. So regardless, if either one of them goes, we still have to bring someone in because right now they're both injury.
Yeah, and if you want to talk about resale value, you have to look at it from the bigger picture. If we go when we go on to win the Premier League and another trophy with Gabriel Jesus in the team, and if he does get called up to the Brazilian squad for the World Cup, if he gets called up for some random reason, maybe he's looking good, and he goes to the World Cup and he performs in the World Cup, because we've seen players. What's that Colombian boy's name? That went James James Rodriguez. Yeah, went to the World Cup, did the madness. All of a sudden, everybody wants you back. Again, that might increase his resale value after the World Cup. And you hear teams like Madrid.
That's if he even goes to the World
Cup. That's what I'm saying. That I said, but if he plays well right now and he gets called up to the World Cup, right, between now and the end of the season, if as a country, as the manager of the country, Ancelotti is probably thinking, okay, I need options, or he can be on the bench. Maybe he comes off on the World Cup and does a madness, scores a goal in the semi-final, whatever. I don't know. I can't see the future. But my thing is, there's a bigger picture that could increase his resale value or not. But the bottom line for me is key right now is he's firing on all cylinders. He needs to keep it up, maintain his fitness, score for Arsenal whenever you play, put the ball in the back of the net, get us 3 points in every game, and let's just carry on.
All right, let's look back at last night's game. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I did not know what lineup was going to go out there. I did not know what kind of performance we were going to get. But I was glad to see that kind of performance against a big team away from home in the Champions League. We're making these games look very, very manageable with very little effort. I feel like I'm not saying in a poor way. I'm saying like it doesn't look like we're having to kill ourselves to go win these games now, where in the past I felt like every game was a dogfight, every game was a war. It seems like these games in the Champions League are a lot easier for us based on how good the squad is, how manageable the squad depth has been with Arteta, and how fresh some of these guys were. To see Christian Mosquera come back in and have that kind of performance, Miles Lewis-Kelly had a good performance. Jesus comes off the bench and comes off from not starting the last game and scoring a brace. Alvarez then comes off the bench and then scores himself. Honestly, last night was perfect. Sorry, not last night, the night before.
Yeah, Igal, the Champions League has showed me something. 7 games, 7 wins, 20 goals, conceded only 2 goals in the Champions League. Has showed me why the Premier League is really difficult. I think as Arsenal fans, we've gotten used to the Premier League and how hard it is for us to play in the Premier League with all these low blocks and mid blocks. According to all the stats, Arsenal has faced teams low blocks. Yeah. So again, we're playing the same football that we play in the Premier League, in the Champions League, and it's working because those teams come out to play football. So when people say, "Oh, well, this Arsenal team is not good in the Premier League, look at them struggling to beat this team," I'm like, you have to realize that our bread and butter, this is our 9-to-5 job, right? Everybody's making it difficult for us. But in the contract jobs in the Champions League, these guys want to play. They want to go toe to toe with you. They believe they're just as good as you, and so you need to come prove yourself. So again, this is why I think that we're a good team. We're a very, very good team. A very, very good team because we see it in Europe. I'm not saying it's going to translate to us winning the Champions League, but we see the same football. The Iberici Eze that everybody says is bad in the Premier League plays in the Champions League and looks good. The Mosquera that they say, or the players, the Gabriel Jesus, he came in, he didn't do anything in that game. He was just running up and down. He goes to the Champions League, boom, bags in 2 goals. Gyökeres, when have you seen Gyökeres have that exact type of space, right? In the Premier League, maybe 3 times in the Premier League, 3 or 4 times. I agree his first touch is bad and all that, but he's not getting that type of space that Inter gave us in the Premier League. He's not going to get that regularly, so yeah, the Champions League for me, if we can, like I said, if we can play the Champions League every week, those kind of games, but those type of games every week, I'll be glad, because it's easier on the eyes, it's more enjoyable to watch. You feel like your team is doing something, but against all these low blocks, it's dreaded.
Hey, right now their projections are. I was looking at the projections. Obviously, they're going to change depending on what happens on the final game week. But Arsenal, at this moment in time, could end up playing any combination of Galatasaray, Karabakh, Dortmund, or Juventus. Crazy. That would
There's
be
there's going to be too much change to even think about predictions for the draw. There's too many permutations.
No,
There's
but
like
there
1
is
point
people who are making
separating like
predictions
6,
already.
7 spaces.
No, I hear that, Karan,
No.
but there's already people making graphics with predictions for
Yeah, because
moment
people
in
are
time.
dumb.
Content.
No, but at
There's
this
no
moment in
point.
time, they're making predictions.
This is fine, but pull up the table. Pull up the Champions League table
Oh, let me get that
and
out.
see how close it is. And this can all
Yeah,
change.
man, it's actually insane.
Yeah,
Right,
it's
like
way too close in the Champions League. Way too close.
Between
15, 15, 13, 13,
It's
13,
literally
12.
1 point. You're right.
Yeah.
So between 14th and 5th, there's one victory, isn't it? 3 points between 14th,
Yeah.
or even 15th and 5th.
Yeah, you're right.
And
So
4th.
it will
sorry.
change.
No, third.
So
3 points.
even the
in it.
goal difference can change it. You're right.
So doing all these permutations, it doesn't make much sense. Too much is going to change.
If Bayern win,
you got a random fact that doesn't concern this Champions League is about Arsenal. Arsenal, our squad is so deep we can play a team of all right footers and a whole team of all left footers.
what?
Yes.
Yeah.
Let me give you a lineup. All right
Yeah,
footers,
same.
right? All right footers. I'll play left wing Timber, Saliba, Mosquera, and Ben White. In the middle, Zubimendi, Eze, and Rice. Up front, Martinelli,
who's
Trossard, and
left back?
Gyökeres.
Who's left back?
Left back, Timber. I'll play Timber left back, left footed. No, these are right footers, the right foot team. Everybody
Okay,
here is a
so
right foot player.
Gabriel's out.
Yeah, so I'm playing Timber, Saliba, Mosquera, and White in back 4.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a solid
In
midfield.
midfield, I'm playing Zubimendi, Eze to his left, Rice to his right.
Okay.
Yeah. Up front, I'm playing Martinelli on the left. I'm playing Trossard on the right. Trossard is ambidextrous, both feet, but I'll put him as a right footer in this lineup. And I'll play Gyökeres right foot up front. In my left squad, all left footers, I will play Kepa, who is a left-footed goalkeeper in goal. Miles Lewis Kelly on the left. Yeah.
Who's right back?
Listen, Miles Lewis Kelly is my left back. I'll play Gabriel and Hincapie in my center back, and I'll play Calafiori on the right. Or I can swap Calafiori and Lewis Kelly. I don't care. But they're all those are all left-footed back 4. I'll play Mikel Merino as my 6, a left-footed player. Odegaard left-footed and Ethan Nwaneri, all left foot, 3 in midfield.
Ethan's gone.
I'm saying, but
Yeah,
he's on loan. He's our player. He's on loan. He's not gone forever. Did we sell him? He's our player, is what I'm saying. I'm not saying that he's, I'm just saying that. And then up front, I'll play Madueke on the left. I know he's a right footer, but I'll play Saka on the left, on the right. He's a left footer, and I'll play Kai Havertz as my striker, left footed player.
Yeah, that's insane, bro.
Yeah, we can literally play a full squad of all left footers or all right footers.
Do you know what's even more crazy?
That is how deep that squad is.
Both those teams are capable of winning.
Yeah.
Not the league, but winning a game.
No, not the league, of winning the game, yeah.
Both
those teams are
but they're more than capable. That doesn't look like a crap squad, like a crap 11.
That's what I'm saying. It's like,
I never even thought about that. That's crazy.
Yeah. Again, there's still Max Dowman, who's left-footed. I'm just not even putting him in. Because he's young.
Yeah, we could put him in for East, but he's technically still at the club.
Technically, he's still at the club. Again, there's a bunch, like when I was looking at this thing, I was just looking at the squad the other day, and I was like, hold on. We can actually make two 11 teams of all right-footed players and all left-footed players, and both those teams are capable of. This team is capable of winning up until the final of like the FA Cup.
That's interesting, man. I like that. Nice one. Wow. Okay. Let's get on to the next discussion point. Everyone's talking about weak league. At this point, people are just running agendas. Honestly, guys, what do you think? Talk to me. This whole thing about the league is weak. I'm even seeing guys like Culture Cam now saying the Champions League is weak, even though a couple of weeks at the beginning of the Champions League, he's saying this Bayern team is so great. They're unbelievable. And then we beat them. And then it's like, yeah, the Champions League is weak. Like, what are we doing?
They have what you call ADS. Most of these people have what you call ADS, Arsenal derangement syndrome. The problem that they have is when Arsenal does anything good, they have to belittle it. And because they have nothing to belittle, now they have to belittle the league and they have to belittle the Champions League. And that's the only way they can get by with their copium. For me, it doesn't make any sense.
That's how far they've
that's how far you have to go. It's like you're so like you can't even look at football and be like, you know what, this Arsenal squad, this team is a good team. They're playing good football. You can't even own that up, right? Because you know that you said a lot of nonsense. So now it's about, okay, it's the FA Cup is not a trophy. Carabao is not a trophy anymore. The league is so weak. The league is so weak.
You know what the funniest thing is, Dio? The funniest thing about this Arsenal, you know how they know Arsenal propaganda, hate, whatever, sells. It sells in the media, innit? They know.
Yeah.
But they don't realize that when we win this Premier League, the amount of money that they can make off our shit, because we're going to be relentless. We're literally, there's no fan base like us when it comes to that. We're going to, because everyone keeps telling me that, you remember the celebration police with you lot celebrate like you won the Champions League. I dare you to let me win the Champions League, and I will show you that that is nothing.
That'll be a global lockdown if that happens.
Bruv.
I have friends who are rivals who are already telling me, come the summer when Arsenal wins the Premier League, that he's taking a holiday. He's not coming to the internet.
Bro,
he doesn't want to see me.
Where you go
and I told him, I said,
we will find you. We will.
Coolly, I told him, I said, I don't care where you go in the world. Do you understand?
We'll come to Mars.
I'll come and look for you. I will appear in your dreams.
But again, there's still a lot of football to play, guys.
There's still a lot of football to play. I agree. But hey, listen, a fan can dream though. There's a lot of football to play.
Bro,
and for
me,
a
lot of shit to come from City as well.
And for me, I'm happy with the consistency we've shown. So for that consistency for me is what I'm looking at. I'm like, okay, out of 22 games, we won 15. We've lost 2. If you can replicate this exact same thing, just stay. You've not even entered gear 3. Just maintain what you're doing. In fact, on the lowest side of it all, on the lowest to the lowest side of it all, match what City does till the end of the season. If City draw, if City win, just match them every week.
Hey, let me show you
bro. We can't.
Let me show you something, guys. Let me show you guys something.
Losing the heads already.
How does this make sense? I seen someone say the Premier League is so strong in the Champions League. You have Liverpool, Tottenham, Newcastle, Chelsea, and the worst performer is actually Manchester City. And then you look in, and then they're saying, are they now saying the Champions League's weak also because of that? Because in my opinion,
they're trying to.
Agendas are going to agenda. I know Corin, he's going to jump in and he's going to probably say all this stuff doesn't matter. All that matters is you win.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't.
It
doesn't.
It's facts, though, innit? Why do you care? I don't care. Let them say what they want to say. I've still got a Premier League in my hand.
You know. Igal, let me tell you why you doesn't.
We've got the shittest Premier League in 10 years. Yeah,
I don't care, bro. I don't care.
Igal, you know why it doesn't? Yeah, you know why it doesn't matter. Let me tell you why it doesn't matter to me. It doesn't matter because I heard Pep Guardiola in an interview a couple of weeks ago when a journalist said to him, "Oh, since you haven't won any trophies in the last year, are you like, what's this year look?" And he said, "No trophy. I won the Community Shield. I won the Community Shield." The man said, Pep Guardiola, the greatest manager of our time, said, so when fans say it's not a trophy, it doesn't matter, blah, blah. I don't care what they say.
I think
no. You can't listen. You can't. He's an intelligent man. You can't paint what
every other country. They count what he was saying. Every other country.
No. Understand what I'm saying. To him, it's on his resume. You are the fan might not rate it. Listen,
but you know why he's saying he's not saying it's important. Though.
Listen, I did not say he said it's important. Don't put words in my mouth. What I said is the man acknowledged that he won something, but fans will belittle that thing. Hear me out. Fans will belittle
Yeah,
that
but
thing.
come
I
on,
am
you
not
know,
saying that
you know
as a
it's
fan.
throwaway
Yeah,
comment,
All
man.
right, guys.
As
Before
a
we go
fan,
on to
I
the
don't
United
rate.
game,
Listen, I don't
No,
rate
no,
the community shield as
he
a
played the
fan.
media. Come on, we can't. No, you
You're still
know that
missing. You're
wasn't
missing. You're missing my point. You're missing my point totally. You're not even understanding what I'm saying. Totally. I'm
Yeah,
not
but it's
talking
a
about
throwaway comment. It doesn't matter. He
a
knows it's
throwaway
not that
comment on
important.
bro, it's not that deep. Let's move
a
on.
throwaway comment or not. That's not the point. I wasn't saying it wasn't a throwaway comment. I'm saying to the man on his resume, it means something. To the fans, it may not mean anything, but to the man that won it, he's saying, I
No,
want
he played
something.
the media. He doesn't care about the community shield, man.
I'm not saying he cares about it. You're talking about a whole different thing. I'm just saying, okay, if he doesn't care about it,
Why
why did
does
he
he
bring it
carry
up?
it on his resume then? Why does
Why
he
did he
carry
bring
it
it
on
up?
his resume?
Why did he bring it up if he doesn't care?
I want to
Because
know
he's
how we
playing
know
the
he doesn't
bro,
care about
Yeah,
it.
Bro,
like,
he's an intelligent guy. He's playing the media. That's what he does. He's
No,
done
but
this
how do we know
before.
he doesn't care about it?
how do you know he doesn't
Look,
care though?
first
He
of all,
might
I'm
be
saying
playing the
this.
media.
Come on.
Listen,
No, he's
listen,
not.
Look,
listen.
You
I'm
know
just
he's
no,
parading
hold on.
community shield. Come on now.
I've-
A guy that's won what
having-
he's won, he's not
Souls,
parading that
souls,
shit around.
I'm not saying
don't make
I'm not
assumptions.
saying there's not trophies that have a higher value, but if I'm a manager, I've become a manager. Everything is important to me. Well, it might not be important to the fans, but me with that might mean something else to me.
In my opinion, that's
Yeah,
a throwaway
but you're
comment.
not a manager,
I
so
don't
I'm
think.
not asking you to
but
understand.
you can't
Neither
say,
am I.
listen,
You're
two things,
overanalyzing it.
Souls, two things can be true, right? Two things can be true. It could be a throwaway comment, you're right, but it could matter to him. It doesn't matter what you say. You can't say it doesn't matter to him because it's a throwaway comment. Something can matter to me.
I've been
I'll
quiet
give you
on
an
this 'cause it
example.
doesn't really
Hold on, let me
matter,
give you
but
another scenario. I can
let's just
care
discuss
about
this
somebody and
quickly,
not want to
okay?
be around them for a time because we're annoying each other. Can those two things be true? Yes.
Let's just break this down very quickly. One, it's a comment that he said as they're having a tough time and someone's put a question to him. It's a distraction. Okay, I think that's what I think Sauls was getting at. It's a throwaway comment. It's just something to distract the media from what the pressure that's on him right now. The other point is trophy or not, important or not, it's a day and it's a medal and it's a trophy. Okay, so you can say it's important, you can say it's not important, but at the end of the day, until you win something, and on that day, I've been to a community shield. I went to the one we won versus Pep in 2023. I went to that one. It was a good day out. Like it's still a trophy. Okay, so you can say it's a charity thing or whatever, or it's just a friendly, but at the end of the day, it is still a trophy. But in any case, that's not what he was using that comment, the community shield.
I totally agree, and that's what I was saying. I was saying that two things can be true. He may have used it as a shield.
I completely agree with you, but my
that's
point
what I was telling you can't tell whether it's important.
I wanted to clarify what the throwaway comment was. The throwaway comment was to make sure to distract away from the tough time that they're having right now. It's nothing to do with whether it's a trophy or whether it's not a trophy. The thing is they're struggling right now, and someone says, "Well, you didn't win a trophy last year," and he wanted to be like, "No, we won something. What are you talking about?" It's just to try to distract away from the problems that they're having right now. That's all it was. But this whole trophy, this is what I'm talking about, Igal, when it talks about what matters, what doesn't matter. You can say it's the hardest league, it's the crappiest league. Everyone says the Leicester 2016 title is one of the greatest titles ever. Was that a brilliant league? No one remembers whether it's a shit league or not. No one remembers these things. What will be remembered is that this is the first title we've won in 22 years. That's what will be remembered. That's what was remembered in 1920 after they got shut down.
That doesn't matter. If you're happy, you're happy. Why do you care?
That's the point. The point is that history will be made. If we win this title, we're going to make history.
Is it
That's
a
the
Premier League
point.
in the history books?
Forget
Or
all
does
the
it
other
say
nonsense.
one crap Premier League? Or does it say one Premier League?
It doesn't. There's no an asterisk next to a Premier League. Oh, the league was shit this year. Then that would be the same case with
they're running
last
agendas.
Year.
They're running agendas. You guys are straight up 100% right. And before we shift to the Man United
but
game.
You know what the annoying thing about these agendas are? Just before you move on, is a lot of our fan base are going to jump at them, and that's the annoying thing about it.
You know, I seen one Arsenal.
This is what I was talking about at the beginning, though. You have to enjoy these moments, man.
You know what? I seen some rivals and even Arsenal fans say we can't be favorites for the Champions League because we've never won it. I'm like,
I'm okay with that.
So I'm like, if you guys want to run that agenda, fair. We're not favorites.
There cannot be.
That's a fair enough comment to make.
You can't talk about favorites when you don't know what your games are. How are you going to
Yeah,
talk about
exactly.
favourites?
Like Champions League, it's just there's always going to be this is
There's
because
always
of
going to be
them.
an element of luck in the Champions
yeah.
League.
Yeah.
So
But you
you
know
can't
what?
talk about favourites.
Finishing in first this season does give us an advantage compared to last year, hopefully.
Yes, it will.
So Igal, you said something about you said
I
you saw
wanted
an
to
Arsenal
speak more.
fan. Sorry, you saw an Arsenal fan say what?
One second. I have two things I wanted to talk about before we go. I want to ask you guys, do you think this is important or should we not skip over it? Number one, the Deloitte saying that Arsenal are now surpassed Manchester United for figures made for the club.
You mean
Do you think
Deloitte?
that's huge? Deloitte, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I
For
thought you meant
what?
Diego Dallo. I was like, huh?
Well,
Yeah,
do you
yeah.
think
That's
that's
what I
big?
wanted to clarify.
Do you think that's huge, or what do you guys think?
What is in
Would you
value wise?
say
I
that
think
again?
we made more profit than Manchester United. We surpassed them
Yeah,
on the
that's
table.
obvious,
Deloitte,
man. That's
as
common
a
sense. Even a baby could tell you that Deloitte didn't need to come out and say it.
I was making the joke last night that the Cronkies are now going to be taking over the world because they're going to realize winning provides more money.
yeah. I
We
mean,
ain't won
again,
yet.
over
They
the
know
last
this
over the
already
last
with
few
the
years,
LA
we've
Rams
steadily
and their other ventures. They already know winning makes them money.
like over the last few years, we've been steadily playing very good football, even though we haven't won anything. And because of the broadcast rights, we've made a lot of money. Right now, because we're top of the Champions League, we qualified already for the knockout stage. And some of the broadcasts, we've made about 93 million euros already as of today. So just as of now. So the furthermore we go, the deeper we go in the Champions League, more money. The same thing with the Premier League. So again, yeah, it's the club is becoming profitable. So it's good for the
Arsenal's
country.
women's team is the most
It's not,
profitable
but the
team.
thing
Also.
is, you're
Our women's team are
giving
next
one
level.
element of it. One element is the match day revenue and the performance bonuses,
Playing
but
shit
a
right
lot of it is the overhaul we've had in our commercial department. The things like the SI deal, the Guinness deal, a lot of these commercial deals, the deal PR company that we've just signed with, the Emirates sponsorship, all these things have all increased over the past 3 years under the news commercial team. We've done a lot of sponsorships, a lot of
Sober, like all of the Dubai stuff.
all
that we've
these
got
things.
going on.
So to
Have you
I
guys
think
seen the
that
wage bills for the Premier League? Also, Arsenal's in a comfortable position for the wage bill. Also, it's not like we're even number one. We're currently sitting.
we're at 51%. I think the SCR cost is
We're ahead of United.
that's one thing. That's the gross numbers. The numbers that matter are for SCR, so the squad competitive ratio.
Yeah.
That's the most important thing. I think we're at 51%. The limit is 70.
Well, last year we made 822 million euros revenue. So that right there just goes to show you big improvement, 15% improvement. But the next thing I wanted to speak about is finally Mikel Arteta is getting the respect that he deserves across the board, be it from pundits, be it from football fans, because the way that he's viewed within the game of football and the way that he's perceived outside of that, by be it media or journalism or how they cover the game and how they speak about the manager, they've always put Arteta in the plucky, underdog, annoying guy category, and they've not put him in the same categories like the Peps and the Klopps and these guys. And I'm finally starting to see a shift in that. Arsenal's close to winning the league now, and finally they want to give him the credit that he deserves as how good of a manager he has been for Arsenal.
Yeah, but does he deserve credit?
They shouldn't give him any credit.
You can't be on Klopp and Pep's level until he does it.
Yeah.
No, exactly. I'm not even saying that. I'm saying the way that he was being covered, the way that Arsenal was being covered.
They should keep covering him that same way. And then listen again, as a manager, right? First time manager, 6 years on the job. If you want the accolades, then you got to get the club over the line. They're going to keep covering you as a meme, regardless of how good your football is, how good your players are, until you actually get it over the line.
Sometimes I care too much what people think. You're right.
No. Like there's no
Brighton, bro. He manages Arsenal, bro. So
but the thing is, right? This is the typical thing. Everyone, there's this. I don't know if you've seen. There's this meme going on TikTok right now where it's like, I'm sorry I treated you this way, but you only treated me this way until I became a threat. And now that we're a threat, people are now in their feelings, in their moment, trying to realize. If you type in on TikTok now, if Arsenal win the league, people are talking about rapture coming, hopefully, the day we win the league, talking about how we hope we have another pandemic Just
We need
in
to
case
save
it goes
Just to
down.
stop the
You know what I
league.
mean? So
Have you seen the one where they're like they're gonna just go on vacation until the World Cup starts?
yeah, no.
Yeah.
There's one guy. I think his name is, I can't remember his name, but he wears a mask. He's a Tottenham
Mr.
fan.
Black.
That's the one. He was like, I'm gonna record a bunch of content, and I'm gonna get my sister to post it, and I'm gonna use the money from the content to fund my holiday as I'm going on holiday. And then when the World Cup starts, I'll come back and pretend it didn't happen and just go on with my life. That's his plan. So
Again, I like it though. I like it. Look, you have to, if you
need
haven't
to mentally prepare for it, something that's happening. So I get it. It's fine.
They've gone
like,
through all the 5 stages of grief right now.
There's a whole
It's not like
genre.
previous
They've
years,
given up
but
on Man City being the savior.
But City given up on themselves, man. Let's not put it.
No,
on
it's not that they've given up.
No,
They're killing
no,
themselves.
man.
If they
No,
gave
they've
up, they
given up on
wouldn't have signed
themselves, man.
Semenyo and Gainey. Okay,
them, man,
they have not
just-
given up at all.
Nah, man, they've given up on themselves, man.
Bro, they haven't given up. It's on us to kill their resolve.
Even
Bodo,
Bodo,
you
guys,
they will
you know what?
not give up.
This thing that you do about City have given up, like saying it in like definitely, like you work at City, you know what the manager is telling the players. You are there. You are like, listen again. They may have had a bad run. Doesn't mean that they've given up. If they had, like, nobody gives up. Again, no. Nobody. Listen, you're giving yourself. You're giving yourself. And fair enough, you can believe what you want. Anybody can believe what they want. But the fact is, nobody in competitive sports in 2026, regardless of the position. Last year, we were 10 points behind Liverpool. We didn't give up. We kept on going. You just keep going until you get to the end. To say that they've given up a team and a manager who has won 6 in the last 8 years is just a fallacy.
I wouldn't use
it's just us trying to banter them, and it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
But last season, I wouldn't say we.
No, we didn't give up. Again, if we gave up, you know what would have happened? Should I tell you why? Should I tell you why I know we didn't give up? No. Let me tell you. Should I tell you why I know we didn't give up last season? With all our listen, hold on, Saul. Let me land the plane. With all our injuries, we could have come fourth easily. We could have come fifth last season. We could have dropped off, but we did not. We maintained. That showed that we didn't give up. We didn't get there. We didn't get over the line, but we did not give up.
It was just whatever. It was whatever.
But if you want to banter them properly, this idea that we're like, City have given up. Look at them, blah blah. It's don't be lackadaisical about it. Don't be fooled because they've had a bad patch and Haaland has not scored.
I don't think they're catching us. That's my opinion.
I'm not saying they're catching us, but they've not given up though.
Yeah, but it's the same difference. They're not going to compete. We're far ahead of them.
You're from Manchester. You know what happened to the Aguero season. Don't do this.
I have to keep it real, innit? I have to keep it real. I just don't. I can't revive a dead horse. I look at them and I'm like, they just don't get better.
They've just signed Semenyo and Gahi. They have not given up. Okay.
No. It's not. It's okay. Metaphorically, they've given up, and they just. I don't think they're going to do much. I think they're still going to lose loads.
Listen. You can have an opinion and say you don't think they're going to do much, but to say definitively, to say something definite, like they've given up. You can say Semenyo and Gahi. Look, you can say Semenyo and Gray are not good enough. Maguire are not good enough to get them to catch up to Arsenal because of the points and the way they're playing and blah blah blah. Fair enough, but to say definitively that they've given up yeah, I know, I get it. Well, hey,
he's entitled to that opinion.
He's entitled to his opinion, yeah.
He's entitled to his opinion, but I don't agree with it at all.
I can't agree with it.
But what I'm saying is, I haven't seen anything from them to suggest why they'll go on this mad run they usually go on. I just don't think they're going to.
Nobody said they'll go on a mad run. Nobody said.
That's why I'm saying what I'm saying. I'm definitively.
I think we're having two different conversations here. You are saying something totally different from what we are saying. Right.
Yes.
What we're saying is nobody's saying that City are going to go on a mad run. If City had given up, they're not spending 80 million in January to get Semenyo. They already have left wingers. They're not spending money to get a defender in January. Like this is still. So my thing is when I speak about.
Okay, let me rephrase. They're a dead horse, and we're just beating a dead horse.
They're not a dead horse. I don't know what that's your definition.
They have not got enough in there. Even Bodo Glimp went, Pat, let's just dead.
No, but understand
again, they didn't have Semenyo and
Semenyo weren't playing.
Doesn't matter. They can have them.
All right, let's go to the Manchester United game on Sunday 4:30 kickoff. Before we go any further, what's your starting 11, guys, versus Manchester United?
Raya in left back, Raya in center, in right back, Raya in midfield. Just Raya versus United.
Raya, Timber, Saliba, Gabriel, and I don't know what's going to happen with left back. I don't know if Salah's fit.
I'm just going to show this.
Don't know if,
and I'm going to put Saka, Trossard, and I think this is the team. What do you guys think?
I think that could be the team, but I'm not sure about the fullbacks. I don't know who's fit.
Fullbacks.
I hope that's not the team.
Why? What change would you make?
For me, I'd make 2 changes, and they're going to be very controversial.
Mascara has to play.
Just say it, man.
The 2 changes I would make, I would put Odegaard on the bench for Eze, and I'd put Alvarez on the bench for Jesus.
I don't think that's going to happen because
I don't think that's going to happen.
That's not controversial.
I know it's not going to happen. I'm just saying this is what I want.
I know,
I hear it. I'm just saying
it's not even controversial. That's a good team. Like, what are we doing here? Like, we're making it seem as though like that is a good starting 11. Even if you change Odegaard for like, this is what I'm saying. I'm happy that we can do this because it will kick brains into players' heads. Like, all right, dude, if I'm going to sit on the bench, boom. Anyways,
it makes it tough for the opponent to prepare for us also.
Yeah, and also in defense, Mosquera has to play. So I would put Timber on the right and I'll put Mosquera left back.
What?
No.
Yes. You don't drink tonight. You don't drink.
Excuse me. You know listen, Timber can play. Okay, Timber can play left back.
Mosquera as a left back.
Listen. Timber can play left back.
Why don't you want to play Ben White?
Because again, Ben White is just he's getting minutes. He's back from his injury. I also have to ease him in. I'm afraid of losing that guy to another injury. I really like, and it's not a case of.
You know what annoys me about this scenario? What annoys me is for some reason Skelly's a lot worse than last season because I would have said him, but now
he seems to be good in the Champions. He seems to be good in the Champions League.
I don't want.
He needs to be moved to midfield. That's the reality.
I'm happy with Timber playing in this game at left back because their best, most attacking threat usually plays on the right wing.
Okay, but again, you know what? If I'm going to play Timber left back and I'm going to play Ben White right back, yes, I'll play Odegaard instead of Eze because I know Odegaard, White, and Saka have a connection. Those 3 together usually play very well together. I will keep that right wing. It will be Odegaard, White, and Saka. If I'm playing White right back, that would be my go-to. But if I'm switching my right back, then I don't mind dropping Eze back in. And again, Eze for me plays better where Rice is. That's the channel where Eze thrives. So, either I swap Rice to the right and take that risk and say, Rice, you're a senior player, you're experienced, you know what to do. Go here and cause damage. So I move Eze to that left.
Hey, I don't think there's an issue with saying you want to play Eze or not. But I do think Odegaard and Alvarez coming off the bench and Odegaard not playing versus Inter means he's fully rested. He's going to probably start this game.
Yeah, we know.
He's going to start. I'm just saying if he's starting, then I'll leave Ben White and right back and Saka again.
There is going to be a game this season where we're going to see both of them on the pitch together, and I think Rice is going to be the DM.
Yeah, that's what I want to see. That's what I want to see.
You know the funny thing, whether I see that game or not, I don't care. Just win every game and let's just get the trophy first.
Yeah. No,
the next season, we can
enough
try
about
out
that. Manchester United have changed their system. They're going to probably play like this versus us.
Probably.
Dorgu coming into more attacking position. What a player, man. What a player.
Mazarawi.
Arguably, if we did a combined 11 with Manchester United, the only players who I think would get in would actually be Dorgu.
No, but Dorgu. No, you can't put him there.
Bruno gets him for Odegaard.
No. What are you doing?
Bruno for Odegaard, and I put Mbeumo for
Wait.
The only reason why he gets in left back because none of our left backs have been good, and he
doesn't get in over Calafiori even though Calafiori has been injured.
His best games have been at
left
wing.
He doesn't get in over Calafiori even though Calafiori has been injured. What are you talking about?
Calafiori's not fit.
Dude, this guy has
make no sense.
Not better than Timber as left back.
He's not a left back. He's not even a left back.
His best game for United is at left wing, bro. He can't be left back.
Bro, they don't want him as a left back.
If he doesn't get in, at least Bruno gets in.
Bruno gets in.
Realistically, Bruno gets in, but then you say you Dorgu.
And Alvarez comes out for Mbeumo as well. Sorry.
Mbeumo's not striker.
He played striker on Saturday.
Guess what?
Yeah, he played
Alvarez has more goals than Mbeumo.
No, but Mbeumo has played striker for them quite a few times.
Mbeumo's been to Africa.
Say that again.
Gyökeres still has more goals than Mbeumo.
No, he does not.
I'm not talking about Premier League only.
Why? Why are we not? Isn't that the game we're playing in the competition we're playing in this weekend? Why are we not
Yeah,
talking?
but that's an unfair comparison. He's not in any other competition.
All right, whatever.
Yeah, but he's
So
still
you
got
guys
more
are saying
goals.
Mbeumo's in. Forget about Saka. Saka's in. Trossard's
Yeah,
in.
come on. Yeah, everyone. There's only 2 Man United players, Mbeumo and Bruno, that get in for me.
So that's what we're saying.
What you've just done is shows why these combined 11s don't matter.
Yeah.
The Dorgo thing you just did
I hate
shows why
combined 11s.
none of this shit matters. Like, why are we trying to alter systems to try and fit players in? It doesn't make any sense. If you're playing a combined 11, we're playing 3-5-2, playing 4-3-3, playing 4-2-3-1. What are we doing? None of this shit matters. Like, what is this? Seriously.
Exactly. Dorgo plays in a different setup, and then he's like, "Oh, Dorgo's
just not getting to this side.
I'm not getting on a gal with this. I'm not getting on you for this, but it's just a thing we do in this football community. We do these combined 11s.
Yeah.
Complete teams play 2 completely different systems and be
Yeah,
like, "Oh,
It's just
this
the
part
way
goes
it's
here,
being fair.
goes here." Like, what are we doing?
It's a bit of fun, isn't it?
It's not.
It
That's
doesn't
why.
make
That's
any
why I
sense.
said. That's why I said for me,
Come on,
Raya. I'll
I
play
think it's a bit
4-3-3
of
with
fun,
Raya,
personally.
David Raya, and then Kepa as my striker.
I mean, it's a bit of
I'll
fun.
No,
play
but
Kepa.
the thing is, right? You
They
say
don't
that
make
it's fun,
sense. It's
people
the
take this
problem.
shit
It's like okay,
so
fine,
seriously.
but like
Who
I
takes it
don't know
seriously?
what I don't know what
Man.
value we get from it.
I just like for me personally, I like when I'm doing it with a rival fan and we get the little banter going, and it's just a
Yeah,
little bit.
that's different though. We're just a
Bro,
bunch of Arsenal fans.
Why are we
saying
linked to this Brazilian midfielder? Has anyone heard
because
of him?
because that's the kind of midfielder we're looking for in the summer. We're looking for a sort of like Pedri-ish, sort of like 8-8 that can run. There's
Wait,
basically
who's
2
the player?
scenarios.
What's the
One
name?
is Miles moves to central midfielder, we get a left back, or 2, Miles stays at left back, we get another central midfielder. That's
I'm
the 2
hearing
scenarios.
Norgard rumors also. What's going on with that?
Huh?
So this is the rumor. New Pedri, they're saying.
That's the kind of
I
midfielder
don't
we're
know who he
looking at.
is.
But yeah, it is what it is, man. Like,
I'm not
the thing is,
worried.
at this
I'm not
point-
worried
it's-
about
at
the
this
summer.
moment. It's a rumor from Ajax. We don't know if there's been any sort of approach or any sort of interest actually put through. That's why talking about these rumors gets a bit weird, because like there could be a genuine approach from genuine interest, or it could just be like, okay, we've someone we're interested in the summer. We don't know what stage it's at with this Norgard stuff. I know they want Zinchenko. They're probably going to get. They have already, or are in the process of getting Zinchenko. I don't know which one it is. But yeah.
But Norgard, I don't think Norgard is going anywhere until the end of the season.
No.
Yeah. So for me, like, I really don't.
Why is he even being linked away? That doesn't make sense.
Again,
because they
he
probably
has
want
to
him in
be,
the summer. Gal.
they might want him in the summer, and this is where you start your interest. You're complaining that why is he being linked away when Arsenal want to play, when we wanted to be Mendy, did we not know about it in January? We knew he was coming in the summer, but we had made interest in. Do you expect Sociedad fans to be like, why are they trying to get our player now? No, we know it's for the summer, but for now, they can come and ask a question. You know, they can come and be like,
Sky
hey,
Sports report that you're quoting, right, said, we're not sure if there's any interest on the Arsenal side. We're not sure if it's for summer or for now. They even said that on the broadcast.
Yeah.
I watched the clip on Twitter. So like we haven't even got to the point.
And that's why it's wild for me. Like if Ajax sporting director says, hey, you know, Norgard is the kind of player that we should try and get, and somebody hears it and comes on and says, oh, Ajax sporting director talked about Christian Norgard. Arsenal has not been approached. Norgard has not been approached. His agents have not been approached. Nothing is concrete. And then Arsenal fans, they throw our hands up in the air. Why do they want our player now? I'm like, guys, there's nothing there. It's a nothing burger.
There is 9 days left in this window. Do you think we're just going to let a senior player in the squad, because let's be real, he's one of the oldest players in the squad, leave without replacing him in 9 days when we haven't even started making a deal for that thing? He's played minutes at centre back and in centre midfield. Like, he's been a very key cog in terms of just being able to fill in places. So it doesn't make sense that we let him go now at all.
Mm.
Yeah.
Right,
For me, transfers are nothing burger until you're wearing my jersey. Like, it's a nothing burger because we saw it with Liverpool and Marguerite. We saw it with Liverpool and Marguerite. That deal was literally done, and then that deal fell apart. We've seen deals like so. For me, until you wear my jersey, I'm just like, I might like you as a player, I might want you as a player, but I don't get my hopes up.
Hey guys,
there's
before we
two
go any
stages.
further, score prediction for the United game. What you guys saying? And how do you think the game's gonna go?
It's going to be a tough game. It's going to be a tough game at the Emirates, but I think 2-0 for me. Arsenal 2, United 0.
I think United is gonna score, but I think if we score,
I don't need them to score at the Emirates.
I go 3-1 Arsenal. What are you saying, Souls?
I just want them all to be set piece goals. I just want every single one to be a set piece.
You just want to take the piss out of them.
Bro, not even just them. I just want to take the piss now. Now that I know, like, you know what, we're in a good position. I just want agendas to keep running. I like it. I want to be called set piece FC. I want to set piece our way to the league title. So you know what? I'm gonna go with 4 set piece goals.
Fairs. Curran?
2-1. I think it'll be tight.
I think that's the most practical prediction out of all of them.
You know what? Carrick's got them playing some good football, man. He's a smart manager.
It's been one game.
No, but that one game looked very impressive. Let's go to this.
He's smart, man. I like him.
What are we saying, guys? You guys seen this? Everyone's going about this.
What the heck is this?
If we go by you and Saul's logic, it's been one game against a team that you said has given up. So
all right, let's move past that. Forget about. We're not going to.
I'm just saying Carrick in general. We're
not even going to spend too much time on United because I'm going to do a whole preview tomorrow on that. But if you could pick 3 players from this current team here, this team here that's on the screen,
Cazorla,
to play for our current squad.
Yeah, Cazorla.
I think the 3 best
Cazorla,
players.
Ozil, and Alexis Sanchez.
That's what I said.
That's not what I'm saying.
What are you saying? Giroud?
Monreal, Ozil, Alexis.
Monreal.
Ozil and Alexis. Yeah, I'd really like Monreal back, please. I'll take that.
Do you think Monreal would be our best left back?
I think he'd be 1 or 2 because Callah's very good, but Monreal never injured, always there, always reliable, every game 7 out of 10. Take that every single day. This season, we use a really reliable left back. So yeah, Monreal, Ozil, and Alexis, please, and thank you.
That's not a bad shout. I peep and understand where you're coming from with that one. I mean, consistency is a key thing. Availability is the best thing you can have as a football player. If you're not available, then yeah. But Jack Wilshere, man. Oh, I'm looking at Wilshere now.
Wait, I'm gonna clip this up. I want El Neni
1 second, guys. I'm gonna clip this up. I'm gonna ask you guys again. Pick 3 from this 2016 squad that would play in this current Arsenal team and help us push for the league title. Curran, you've gone with
Monreal. I've gone with Ozil, and I've gone with Alexis.
Deo.
Santi Cazorla, Mesut Ozil, and Alexis Sanchez.
Souls.
El Neni, Ozil, Alexis.
You're taking the piss. I'm gonna go with Cazorla, Alexis Sanchez, and Mesut Ozil, and I think those 3. I think those 3 are the best on this list, in my opinion. It's interesting. No one really picked Giroud. No one picked Giroud.
We've already got enough strikers.
No, I mean, if you have Alexis Sanchez, you don't need Giroud. It's not that Giroud is not good. Don't get it twisted. If I had wingers right now on the left that were better than Sanchez, right, I would be picking Giroud as my striker. But right now I don't. So I want Alexis Sanchez to replace my left wingers, which is what I need him for. Have Bukayo Saka on the right. These 2 will contribute enough goals. You know, so.
And then the final thing, did you guys see the away kit?
Yeah, I don't like it.
You don't like it? Why?
What's this one next year's?
It's too blue. We're not a blue club.
Well, we've got blue in our color palette.
I know. I don't like this kit either. I don't like having blue as our kit.
Am I the only one who's not seen it?
You've not seen it?
It's too blue for me. We're red, we're white, we're yellow. We're not really a blue club. We're not like.
What is it that? No, but didn't we have that blue and pink one? Like the blue with the pink accents.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't like having blue on our kits.
So this is what they're saying the kit is going to be.
I swear we had something like this, or am I imagining it?
We had the bruised banana. We had the yellow bruised banana. That's it.
I like it though. I'm not gonna lie.
It's not bad though. I like it.
It's a nice kit.
Just culturally, I don't.
Yeah.
I think it looks
I know where
nice.
you're coming. I get where I totally understand where you're coming culturally.
Bro, we've had worse blue
But
kits.
it's a wavy kit though. I can't lie. It's a nice kit.
Current in 2026 fashion, man. You know, we gotta.
I hear it.
6, 7
Let me
it up.
show you guys the 3 kit designs. These are the potential 3 kit designs. So this is the home kit. It gives me
No,
vibes of.
wait. Haven't we already had these?
It gives me the Jack Wilshere vibes. What you guys say?
Yeah. Yeah, that looks
Wait,
like
they just
the.
recycled this. I swear we had that yellowy one.
And then this is the bruised banana.
That's not
And then
really.
the yellow one. The difference is it has a
What
thunderbolt.
the hell's a banana? It's just
But the
blue.
thunderbolt is different. Last
Yeah,
time
but
it
it's
was a
basically
different.
the same shit, though, isn't it?
It was a different kit. Last time it didn't have the
I
thunderbolt.
like the lightning bolts though. That looks okay.
Yeah, but it's the same-ish. Oh man,
It's
How
very
you-
similar to that yellow kit
It's
we
always
had
gonna
a
be the
couple years
same
ago.
shit. What are you talking about?
It's very similar to the yellow kit we had a couple years ago.
Which
that's
one?
what I'm saying. It's not that
No,
different. It's
pull
not
that one up.
different
What? When you say a couple of years ago, what season
The
are you talking
21,
about?
22 top 4 season.
I've got it as well. It's like
It's the one with
not-
the Aubameyang.
Hold on.
The one
Aubameyang.
with Gabriel header at West
Which
Ham.
one?
The
Well,
one
one
with-
second. There's two of them. Which one out of these two do you think it looks more like? 1 second. Let me show you. Which one out of these two do you think it looks more like?
It
This one?
looks
It's that
like-
one. It's
Nah,
that
it's
one.
very
him.
no, it's not the
Party
same
one.
thing.
It's a combination of the two of these.
It's a
Hey,
combination of both.
I'm thinking of the party one.
No, but it's a combination. The party
No,
one
but
didn't
it's a
have all the.
combination of the Partey and this one.
Yeah, I know it doesn't have the lightning bob, but I'm just saying it's just too similar. I want to.
What do you want them to do? You want them to
Honestly, this is the least of my concerns. Like,
Yeah.
I
No,
get
it's a
it
big
every
concern,
year.
Corin. I need to have my fashion for the summer.
Bro, they're gonna release so many ultra kits that you don't even have to worry.
No,
Yeah,
but
exactly.
They
They'll do
release them
enough
and then they charge you 150
collaborations and
quid for
stuff.
it.
You know what I want? I want like a like you know the one where we won the league at Manchester United's ground with Will Tor, that kind of kit back.
You mean the golden one?
Yeah,
Yeah. I know. I hear it.
that was nice. I want to see that.
Yeah,
kind
but it's just a cultural thing with me. We're not a blue club. We're a red club. That's just who we are.
yellow. Also, we do have a lot of yellow.
Yellow as well. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But we had one royal blue kit under Henri's time. That was
Yeah, I remember.
that was
Like if it was up to me, they would do a red home, yellow away, and black third. That would be the
Oh, I would
the
love
trio.
a black kit.
Hey,
black.
to be
third.
honest, guys, is anybody even really afraid of this upcoming game versus United?
Yes.
It's always it's a big six
Every-
game.
Yeah.
It's not
Every
a question
game,
of
every
afraid
game.
or not. What did I just say at the beginning of the stream? Enjoy it. There's no fear. There's no anxiety. This is a moment that we are in.
It's just a tough game.
I think
It's just another
people
game.
I think Arsenal fans have gotten so used to ginning up their emotions before a game. I'm more excited to win a game than afraid to lose it now. So for me, it's going to be a tough game, but I'm excited to see what the boys can do because I believe in my team and I know what we're capable of doing. And I've seen it this season consistently over time. Against big teams, whether they are in form or out of form, Arsenal steps up. I'd rather, we beat them and just run away with it. But it's not going to happen. Every game is a tough game till the end of the season, but we're up to the task. So for me, it's not even fear. It's more the excitement of what are we going to do and how are we going to do it? How do we figure out how to beat this United team and get a win?
Fairs. I'm gonna say this. We're gonna wrap it up here, boys and girls. I don't know why I said girls. Any girls watching, shout out to you. Any boys watching, shout out to you. Shout out to everybody. I don't know where I'm going with this. I kind of just made things awkward. Have a good one. Karen, why are you laughing?
Boys and girls.
You could have just carried on without saying any of that.
I don't know, man. Sometimes I just say random shit. Anyways,
Yeah,
you guys
but
have
it
a
was
good day.
fine until you mentioned it. It was fine.
No, I'm sure they probably wouldn't have noticed.
You have a good one, guys. I'm out of here, please.